Film Fanatics. From the silver screen to your earphones with Alan Azulay and Gal Balaban.
So let's start with Rian Johnson's new whodunit, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Came out this weekend, only for a weekend. I don't think you can watch it anymore for like a month. It will come back. But to Netflix, not to theaters, on December 20th, if I'm not mistaken.
December 23rd.
23rd.
Friday, right before Christmas.
And but I went to watch it this weekend. You watched it at TIFF.
I watched it at TIFF. I watched not the world premiere because that was really hard to get tickets to, but like the second screening the morning after,
Gotcha.
which was still a lot of fun. So yeah, I watched it at the Toronto Film Festival. In this one, obviously, Knives Out was such a successful movie. So when you're greenlighting a sequel to this movie, at first I was like, oh, that's unnecessary. Why not let like a good original movie stick on its own? And then you announce the cast, and suddenly like my hype for this movie was through the roof.
Same.
Especially like the days leading up to me watching it. I was so damn hyped to see it. In this movie, Benoit Blanc goes to Miles Braun's island, who is a tech billionaire who's invited his friends for a weekend, and then someone turns up dead. That's all we can say because the plot takes so many turns that I'm really glad I went in blind. I didn't even see a trailer before it.
I also didn't see a trailer for it, which I'm proud of myself for doing because I only saw it last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, it's better than the first one for me.
I agree, 100%.
And I love the first one.
Loved it.
So that's a statement to how good this movie is.
Oh yeah, totally.
And I'm gonna say something. The mystery in the first one was good. The mystery in this one, the solve is great.
Yeah. Let's I'm not gonna rush to say anything. Actually, here's what I'll say. Without spoilers, the climax of this movie is such a satisfying scene. That's all I'll say. Like, there was clapping with my audience. I don't know if you went with a full crowd or...
It was a full crowd. I think every crowd was full this weekend. It made more... I think if it had like a little bit more theaters, it would have made more money than Strange Words. But it got in third place in the US.
Yeah, I think Netflix is still a little stingy with how many theaters it was releasing it in, but it still did excellent. It got the traction that it wanted. For
the number of theaters, it did insane numbers. I believe every house was packed. That's how good it was.
I think just like the word got to people. They'd either seen the first movie or seen the cast or seen that it was only out for this exclusive time. And, it really... this is very deservedly a crowd pleaser. Let's talk about the cast first of all. Obviously, I think, we could talk for a while about how great of a whodunit this is, but I really think Daniel Craig deserves so much credit for this character that he's helped create on the screen.
I think also the evolution of Benoit Blanc is like his evolution shows, and he's a better character in this movie. I feel like he's having more fun. Like, clearly Daniel Craig has a lot of fun in this role, and he's having a ton more fun here. Even though he was having fun in Knives Out, he's just playing. It's amazing. And he got more comedic. He got more fanboy. I don't know how to explain. He got really good.
He's very cause I don't know exactly yet if he's like wealthy or not. It seems like he has a nice apartment, but I don't know. But when he comes to this island, he's like, oh shit, damn.
Yeah.
Or he likes to
I don't think he's
roast
wealthy.
them a little bit.
And also, we can confirm he's gay? Question mark?
I didn't know this until months after I saw the movie, but it's a very slight nod. And
maybe they'll explore it a little bit further on Knives Out 3. That has already been confirmed.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, he's funny, and it just seems like every scene you put him in, he's just adding this joy to the scene, and it's priceless.
I'll tell you one thing. He's my second favorite 007 that we ever had.
Oh, he's my favorite.
And he's your favorite? but I think he's even better in this role.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Is your favorite Pierce Brosnan or Sean Connery?
It's Pierce Brosnan because nostalgia.
I didn't like.
He was my Bond, like in my era, I guess.
Okay, just to contextualize, I was 4 years old when Casino Royale came out, so
exactly. I was already like 15 or 14 when Casino Royale came out. No, that can't be right. Whatever.
Okay, so do you think the cast is better in this one or in the original Knives Out?
That's a hard one because the original one was so good. The cast, like I particularly loved Chris Evans in the first one and his sweaters. And Jamie Lee Curtis was also phenomenal.
I think maybe the cast in the last one was bigger because you had Michael Shannon.
You had bigger
who was
names,
amazing.
I think.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Toni Collette.
You had Captain America coming off the Avengers. That's how big it was. So I think in name-wise, it was bigger. But I think if they went head to head, there's no comparison. Like, they're both really great.
Yeah. I think this one is slightly more names that are like have gotten big. How do I say this? Like, if you showed both the cast lists to older generations, they would be more familiar with some of the names from the first one.
Yeah.
But I think, they're equally like.
Yeah, you have
great.
newer actors here like Leslie Odom Jr., Janelle Monáe, Dave Bautista, Jessica Henwick. These are all Jessica Henwick. I'm sorry. These are all actors from our generation.
Yeah, who got big in the last 10 years.
Yeah, even Madeline Klein. So yeah, they would only probably recognize Edward Norton, Daniel Craig, Kate Hudson because it's her big
Almost
comeback.
famous, yeah.
Yeah, it's her big comeback. She hasn't been in anything for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, except the movie we don't talk about, Music. The Sia movie. Do you remember that? Have you not heard of this movie?
I have not watched that movie.
It's the one that got. I haven't seen it, but it's the one that everyone hated on because it horribly misrepresented autism.
So maybe it's like her big comeback for
good movies.
From good movies, yeah. Anyway, so Daniel Craig, 10 out of 10. Edward Norton playing basically Elon Musk. Fantastic.
He was really great. Who was your favorite part?
Daniel Craig.
Well, from the names we haven't mentioned.
From the detective.
From the supporting cast.
Okay. I would say it was probably between Ed Norton and Catherine Hahn.
Okay.
I loved Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn was a standout for me too because she's like, I won't say anything for spoilers. She's great. I think she's a little bit more likable here than some of her other roles.
She's technically not a witch here.
That's a little bit spoilers. Well, Janelle Monáe is fantastic.
Yeah.
She really owns the screen, and I've seen her in other stuff before, so I kind of knew that she was gonna like have a lot to work with. But I'm really glad. I'm really happy for her.
Yeah,
seeing how much she has to work with here.
Yeah, she's chewing scenery in this one. Like, she's really going for it.
But Kate Hudson.
Oh, she's so
hilarious.
good. She's so funny. Like her delivery might be the best in the cast in this one. Like her comedic timing.
Because she's like, you want to love her, but she's so naive and dumb.
And she's such a terrible person.
Yeah. Like, you want her to come off as sweet, but like she's so like superficial and terrible. And
there's a particular racist joke with her.
Oh my God.
Really
I was
landed.
laughing so hard at that. I remember.
And it's because of her delivery. Because her delivery is so good.
Yeah. And Dave Bautista is basically playing Andrew Tate. Like,
so good.
All these macho men YouTubers.
Yeah,
he wears a gun. I loved his role.
He's great. I think that's what he was trying to do, Rian Johnson. He was basically trying to like hold this mirror to society right now with like a whodunit. Which is insane, but it works because you have people like Dave Bautista basically playing Andrew Tate, Edward Norton playing our main man Elon Musk. Catherine Hahn is so many Democrats out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really good. Leslie Odom Jr. plays a shady scientist. That's like, there's a lot of those right now. So yeah. It's a really, really cool, like,
Kate Hudson is basically every Kardashian and Jenner.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's worked twice. Like, it's rare that maybe it's not as rare as you think because there's a lot of great sequels out there. But I think it's better than the first. But I also think it elevates the whole series from here and elevates my entire perception of whodunit movies. Just like the first, like they equally worked mind-blowingly well.
No, 100%. This hangs in the like high echelon of whodunit movies for sure.
Like, also, they had a bigger budget because of Netflix, and I think the production design and the CGI that they had here to work with was really good.
Yeah.
Not to mention some really good celebrity cameos that too good to spoil.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all I'm gonna say. And do you think the satire is better in this movie or in that movie, in the last movie?
I think it works a little bit better in this movie. The other movie, for me, just a couple of times, not the whole movie, but like got a little bit preachy.
Maybe.
I didn't feel like this one did. I feel like this one was like the perfect amount of SJW bullshit that I love.
Yeah, this one's definitely, well, I guess also about privilege, but it's about like these circles of money that just like have everyone counting on each other and sacrificing their morals.
Yeah, and the hypocrisy of some of these people, like the image that they put out there to the who they really are because of that money. It's really good commentary.
And also how goddamn pretentious these billionaires can get.
Yeah. But he's so funny. This is
Edward
one of the
Norton is so much fun.
funniest roles he ever had. I think he's like having so much fun here.
Ed Norton? Yeah. It's amazing how talented he is in both drama and comedy.
Yeah.
Like, you can't say that for too many actors.
I am so excited for Benoit Blanc's next adventure already.
Yeah.
I'm going to see this again when it comes out on Netflix for sure.
Oh, right away for me.
Because for me, it's a 9.5 out of 10.
I'm going to say the same. Possibly a 10. But I'm going to say 9.5. I feel confident with that. I really do.
Spoilers for my top 10 list of the year. This is going to rank real high.
Going to be real high. For sure. This is the kind of movie where it just satisfies every expectation. Like, this is a movie I was waiting for a while. And just everything I wanted and more I got.
Yeah, if Netflix manages to get some sort of deal to keep it going in the movie theater, go see it. If not, great Christmas movie for you to watch.
Yeah, Netflix, don't be stingy. People are loving it. They want to go watch the movie. Why pull it out just to be like, we said so?
No, I think now it might be the theater saying we don't want it because it's too close to the release on digital. I think that might be it.
Could be.
So try to work out a deal, Netflix, for the love of God.
Exactly.
This is a movie to watch on the movie theater, if possible.
Oh, I felt like it for sure. Because there's also like some, first of all, a lot of laugh out loud moments, but a lot of like, oh shit moments. Like if something's about to happen and only the audience knows it and the characters don't. Love this movie.
Fantastic.
Can't understate it. Can't overstate it.
Film Fanatics. From the silver screen to your earphones with Alan Azulay and Gal Balaban.